Havertz cannot even do pass and go. Havertz doesn't do one thing. If you just think back at his games, think about the times you've seen him. You will never see Havertz do pass and run to collect the ball.
Welcome back to another episode of Born Knowledge Podcast. I'm with my man, the myth, the legend, Emmanuel. Introduce yourself now.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel. Basically here to discuss Arsenal.
Yes, now. Why you guys have been playing nonsense these days?
We lost, sure.
First is first. It's not just Newcastle. You guys lost FA Cup match. No, was it FA
Carabao.
Cup? Carabao Cup.
Against West Ham.
Against West Ham. How far? What's up? After you guys beat Man City, it has been
Downhill, right?
yes. But you guys beat this team 5-0?
Sheffield,
yeah.
Sheffield not be Premier League team.
Yeah,
Now.
but-
Sheffield was like training. Respect to Sheffield, but Sheffield like Iketia basically found his level against Sheffield.
The guy scored hat-trick.
Yeah, he scored that.
You know what? I like Nketiah, but
Yeah, I don't like talking like that about him, but I think there's something Ian Jesus just doesn't offer me. So like, I prefer to have a striker that when I'm going into the game, I'm almost certain that this guy has something for me. And like the surprise is when he doesn't have something for me. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, okay.
These guys with Jesus and
Nketiah.
Nketiah, it's like I'm not really expecting much from them.
But then when they do something, it's the
like,
surprise.
oh yeah, exactly. So that's just it. So I remember like for me personally, maybe the way I like to play football in this current Arsenal team, I prefer to put Havertz as a striker. I'm telling you.
How what?
I prefer to put Havertz as a striker. Let me tell you why. The game Arsenal is playing currently is not as smooth and flowing like as of last season. You've noticed last season when Jesus was a striker, he was scoring goals, he was banging, and then when he went on injury, when Nketiah came, he kept also banging goals. But then this season, I think like the way Arteta has set up his team, the striker is having to do more work.
I feel like Jesus is playing well. It's just injury that is his issue. Against your Champions League match against Sevilla, he actually balled.
Yeah, he bowled, to be fair to him.
But his only issue is he can't stay fit. I feel like he has improved.
Except from that fact that he can't stay fit, I feel like sometimes he gets missing in play. Like games that we've struggled, I think I've noticed that he gets missing. Like you won't just see Jesus. I think there was a game that Saka didn't start. I can't remember. I think it was against Man City, right? Like that Saka did not play. Like he played well in that game, but of course he played the wing. That's the only thing I saw. But then I think offer me that vibe. Like
So
you know
you
what I'm
rather
saying?
start Havertz?
I in strike. No, okay, things I'd rather start Havertz together with
Nketiah.
Jesus than Nketiah.
Okay, but right now that Jesus is not around, are you telling Arteta to play Havertz as the number 9?
Okay, in some games, I would have expected him to play Havertz at number 9. Like, for example, that game against Newcastle, it was obvious what Newcastle was going to do. Newcastle was going to basically, like, when I saw the midfield, the first thing I said that this guy is not ready. Because how are you playing Jorginho, Rice, Havertz in midfield against this guy, Jolinton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Longstaff? Newcastle's midfield, Newcastle overloads the midfield. It's around football, exactly. They overload midfield. So if you are going to now and start playing,
But Arsenal fans, most Arsenal fans are not even complaining about their team in itself. They are complaining about VAR.
Is it about that match?
With the Newcastle match.
It's because it was crazy, like guy.
First, let's start from Havertz tackle.
Havertz tackle was not red.
Okay.
Let me tell you. I will tell you why I said Havertz tackle was not red. Havertz slid right. It was not the leg it went with that caught the guy. It was, when you slide,
his back leg.
Exactly, it was his back leg.
He was trying to intercept the ball.
Exactly. So if it was his first leg that met the guy, I would have said, "Oh, this like it's more." But the fact that I said that it was the back leg, it's just a yellow. Like it's just a yellow. But in that game, that Bruno Guimaraes should have gotten red. Guy, like I noticed something. Like guy was trying to overwhelm Jorginho. I was just trying to frustrate the guy. First thing, he punched this guy in the head. Jorginho no move. The next one I saw, Jorginho basically just laid off the ball. Next, he just bonded with the guy. Like, guy was not with ball. Just bonded with the guy and the guy was down. I'm like,
VAR check it.
No.
Like VAR is, I don't know why he keeps on doing like that. They will be checking some and won't check others.
Exactly. And like, I remember Man U's game last week. I think it was against City now that they gave Man City pen. That Rodri foul. That one that I think it was Maguire that dragged Rodri, or who dragged Rodri? No,
It was
Oiland. Oiland dragged Rodri in the box. Yes. So that foul, I remember telling some people in my group chat that thing is 50-50. Yeah, it's a foul. Almost.
You know
a
what?
foul nailed on. Yeah.
Another one of itself of the same similar situation happened. They checked VR and they didn't give it.
Exactly. So like most times, it's very subjective. They won't give it. That type of thing. Sometimes they won't even check it. They won't even check it. But this one against Arsenal was very crazy because it was 3 instances. So the first one was the ball went out. They said ball did not go out. Why? They said you cannot see the angle clearly. Okay, second one, foul. You saw 2 hands on someone. They said that it doesn't look like
it's
a
not
push.
enough.
There's not enough. I'm like, okay. Last one, they said offside. Last season, they gave us they cancelled our goal. Is that against Brighton or Leicester? It was Martinelli's goal. Yeah, it was against Brighton. The keeper, Sanchez, was in front of Martinelli. And a defender was keeping Martinelli on. And they cancelled the goal. They said that for it to be offside, 2 players at least have to be for it to be onside.
2 players have to be in front of it.
And
that's normal. But with the what's it called? With the Newcastle's goal, if the ball is in front of a player, it doesn't matter if there are 2 players. If it's just like if it's a back pass from your teammate to you, 2 players don't have to be in front of you.
Oh, you're saying that the Jolinton guy is in front of the
who scored for Newcastle again?
This was his name, that guy, Gordon.
Yes, you know that I think he headed it down.
He didn't even head it down.
Was he header?
It's just hit him. It's just his chest.
Like when he hit him, the ball was technically in front
of the guy.
Gordon.
The guy.
That's what they are saying. But they can't even make a conclusive.
That's my problem with that particular
point,
goal.
Because they said camera angle something.
I'm saying that's my problem with that particular goal, and I feel like in that situation, the best thing to have done is cancel the goal. But they're like, nah, it's not conclusive. Go with the so like I feel like these days, referees are making decisions based that VR will check on. Like when VR check on, they could tell me like waiting you see now, because you notice that there are some things that they are allowing stand. Like the first one came with the whole offside thing, that okay, when there's offside, allow them play on right, and then later VR will come and check. And whether I think that's what is actually going on. So if you're telling me that it's inconclusive, even the guy on the pitch cannot tell you why he gave it as a goal. He only knows his ball entered the net. He didn't see what really happened. Like what I'm saying. So it's probably like he's relying on you guys at the top that you guys will watch and tell him.
And VR self they rely on referee.
You guys not telling him and people should continue. Like that's like the.
Do you think they should scrap the VR? Because it's not just us now. Man U scored against the team that they played this weekend.
Fulham. They
scored. Was it McTominay? McTominay scored. And then they said Maguire was subjectively offside.
Yeah.
That one I don't understand.
I won't say they should scrap.
And it was the same thing the same way they scored Man City last season, where Rashford was offside. He went for the ball, but it was Bruno that scored the goal.
Yeah, I remember that.
That one was even clearer than this one of Maguire's own, and they said Maguire was subjectively offside.
I remember that goal. If out of their Akanji one. Akanji was basically like blocking. I can't remember the match exactly, but it was basically blocking the keeper. Okay, and they counted it as a goal. I remember. So like, I don't think VAR is the issue. What I think is, okay, firstly, at first absolve them of some blame. Yeah, they're humans, right? So even they say this thing, the fact that there's so much room for interpretation in the laws makes it possible that different people will give different like decisions. But I feel like in the fact that they communicate here, they're meant to be able to reach a more reliable decision.
Like, it's getting too much. The inconsistency is getting too much.
If not only one person they make the decision now, like those days when only referee day, if you say this is what this guy thought,
referee don't blow. Like everyone knows that once referee don't blow, everything is over.
But if you're having to discuss with a mate, it shouldn't be a decision of what do you think. It's a decision of guys, narrating me I see be this when I saw it from my angle. What can you see? If you guys can't tell you, narrating me I see be this, so you're like, okay, now what should we do? Should it be this? So when they just go, let's agree with on-side decision. Like let's agree with the referee decision, on-field decision. Like it just shouldn't work that way. Sometimes because I feel like they are there to support the referee to see what he did not see. it's not necessary every time to support or change decision, but again, like we expect that they're both referees and they will to discuss it. Like it shouldn't be based on opinion. And even that Tottenham's goal, that's the game against Liverpool Tottenham.
Yes,
That one
now
bust
that one
my
is even
guy.
the worst because that one was a clear. It's even clear than this Arsenal zone. Like
That
at
one
least
bust-
VAR
yes,
acknowledged
now.
that they made a mistake.
That one bust my like. I feel like call him back. What are you saying you can't call him back for? I've seen Man U's match against Brighton, was it not 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
I think they
That
went
after
on
the blue
halftime.
final whistle,
Yes, now.
they called back for pen.
Pen.
So what's there in the goal? Call him back. Goals affects games a lot, a whole lot. Like, and I think like because it affects games a lot, it's those goals that pain pass. If it's red card,
Okay.
if they don't give red card, they give red cards. People might not really, but those goals, nah.
But some people are just calling for them to scrap it because at least before VAR, if you make mistake, you know that you are human. You made the mistake. Not as if you could have gone back to check it. But now there's VAR. They are wasting our time,
Exactly.
and you're still even making worse
They
mistakes.
spent 4 minutes checking Man U's zone. 4 minutes of ball that I'm meant to be watching.
You're even making worse mistakes. Normal, okay. The offside mistakes that they used to make is tiny ones.
Yeah.
Centimeters. But VAR will check, and they'll still go and make mistakes.
To make mistakes. So I don't think the problem is the VAR. I think it's the application. I think the VAR is a real good idea. Like it's an opportunity to be sure of your decision. So I think maybe what the problem with VAR now is what they were trying to reduce by having like a referee manning the video blah blah was that they don't want the referee going to the screen every time. But I feel like if referees go to screen more, they will most likely change their decision more. But the problem with the screen is sometimes things look worse in slow mo, especially when it's tackles.
Yes.
And you see how the thing just knock. Especially one kid this guy and he just go to give him red. But when it comes to
I think they
goals
should
and those
stop giving
things-
red over VAR.
Really?
Yes. If the referee sees the tackle, unless it's like elbow, he elbowed you or something. If the referee sees the tackle on the pitch and he doesn't give you a red card,
I don't think so. Sometimes
because
some
sometimes
things
yeah, you might just like there was one that Wan-Bissaka did in Champions League when Ronaldo was still there. I think 2 seasons ago. The guy just stepped on it. It was not even intentional. He already missed the ball and they gave him a red card.
Yeah, so the thing about tackles is for me personally is that so it's not most times I don't think players actually mean it.
Yes.
I don't think players mean it. Sometimes it's actually a genuine attempt to win the ball. And we're talking about Havertz, whether it was a red or a yellow. It's just centimeters, right? Like just maybe if it was minutes earlier or later, could have
That
fixed
guy,
that guy and it
actually.
was red. Do you get? So sometimes it's actually like a thing of luck. Like in sometimes it's like you don't die, finish. You don't go, you don't commit. Because I saw that Udogi's red card yesterday, 2-footed, and like to me it looks like he slipped because the way the guy went. But then he has done it
Yeah.
already. Like it's gone. So, but also because like you can't endanger other players no
It's
matter
true, Sha.
what.
That's the only
You
red
have to
card
get
this
it right, because I think it was who did Son tackle that he injured that time. I can't remember who he
was it not this Everton player? What's his name?
Gomez.
Yes, Andrew Gomez.
Andrew Gomez that he was crying. You still got your thing.
And they still got his red card.
You still chop the red. So it doesn't matter whether you meant it or you didn't mean it. It could get worse like that, like that Gomez case. And it could be as simple as the guy gets up and he continues
That's
playing.
right.
The one thing I don't like is playing players like try to milk it.
Because
Like,
some
when
players
they try
can
to
milk
milk
it
it, yeah.
for the red card. And VAR
I know-
VAR cannot tell the intensity of the tackle.
People like Rodri, I know Rodri milks it. This weary boy, Gumarash, he milks it. That guy, they vex me right now. It's like those. I know that those two for sure they milk it.
What do you think about this Chelsea man?
Guy,
Chelsea.
I didn't watch that match. Yeah, I woke up hoping Chelsea won because, like, I mean, Arsenal already lost, so Tottenham had to lose. I can't bear Tottenham flying away because
But I
if
feel like
they had won, that would be 5 points above us now.
These people will finish on top of you people this season.
Spurs,
Yes.
I think so too. If Arsenal doesn't change.
You get that?
And I feel like Arsenal would change. Back to the Chelsea match. I find Arsenal's matter again. That Chelsea match, Chelsea's fucked up, man.
Okay.
Like, guy,
That's the
with the
worst.
way this guy. Okay, one thing that even vexed me about that game is why did that guy try to keep playing eye-line? I don't get it.
The Tottenham game.
I will never get it.
He thinks he's
Guy,
in.
it could get worse. Try that against City. You're getting 10 or 15.
I don't know. You should have just defended and maybe counter-attack. Someone would have scored because Chelsea are not actually good.
Chelsea are not good at
They scored.
yes,
Chelsea
no.
scored them 2-1. They equalized, but
Yeah,
it
I
was
saw that.
offside. It could have easily been 1-1. Then they would have scored 2-1. Just defend. Mourinho, God.
That it's I'm not saying that's our style of play. That's who we are. I'm like, bro, sometimes you have to adapt. That's the reality of things. Be pragmatic. Don't be sticking to what you know. Sometimes you just have to defend because Tottenham has the facilities to defend. Like you say, Mourinho, Conte, they don't build that.
Yes, they can defend.
If you tell
and
them,
they have the players to
now,
defend.
exactly.
They had good players on the pitch. Just
They could defend if they wanted to. So like, because it was just Chelsea, and I was seeing Chelsea most times 2-on-1, two on only the keeper, or not even 2-on-1, two on only the keeper. Something we just nah, they're not a serious club, honestly. Like it could have gotten what could have been 5, it could have been 10.
If it was a good team, if it was an actual good team, it should have gotten to like if it was Man City,
Brentford would
Haaland
have killed them.
Let's
even forget all those. Brentford would have killed them. Aston Villa would have killed them. Newcastle will kill them.
And the more they score, the more the opposing team scores, the weaker.
Yes, now.
Tottenham's team they will just be morale.
I'm telling you, Brentford. Well, even West Ham.
But it's because it's Chelsea. That's why he just went on with it.
I don't think so. I think because with the way the guy spoke, yeah, I think he had a genuine plan.
I'm telling you, if it was Man City, there's no way he would do it.
I think he had a genuine plan to do it because if you see the eye line, the way he arranged that line, guy, you wanted offside trap. You wanted
Sterling don't go. This their keeper was actually saving them.
The guy was coming out many times, sweeping. So I think the guy really wanted the eye line. Yeah, he wanted to do offside trap. Like I noticed that Tottenham actually have like the eye line. Like bro, they're pressing. I think it was against Fulham. I'm like, Tottenham will kill these guys. Guy, any small thing, you on the ball like this in the midfield, 4 Tottenham players are already around you. I mean, like that's ball. That's correct ball. Like, and I feel that's really I enjoy ball. It's a game of numbers. Like
it requires a lot of intensity and risk.
A lot.
If the opposing team should actually tap, it will be just tap it around and give their.
If they try that one against Arsenal,
yes, when people have all these Odegaard and
they'll never because see in that game, now people always hyping. Okay, this guy Enzo. Let me enter Enzo. Yeah, Enzo is a good passer, but I don't think he passes up to Jorginho. I don't think he passes up to Jorginho. If Jorginho was on that Chelsea team yesterday, I feel like Chelsea might have had more chances than they did. Because if they gave Jorginho that chance, maybe just they drop passes in behind.
But also,
you're putting more measured passes than this guy could come out.
Chelsea's attack too is very funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. I feel like Nkunku needs to come back for them. And even after Nkunku comes back, I don't know what to expect from them. The Palmer guy is good, but I don't know the actual plan for him.
He's good. He's one of the only bright sparks in Chelsea.
I don't know the actual plan for the Palmer guy. Where do they want him to play?
He's going to be playing 10. He's a midfielder. He's going to be playing 10.
I don't see him as that. Okay, I don't see him in that mode of creative 10. I see him I don't see him mode of like the Madison. Odegaard.
He can be very good. I've seen some matches.
He can be, but I don't think he has that thing in him. He doesn't have that. There's the
thing with him is young, and I give him 1 or 2 seasons. It's going to be one of the best.
Yeah, I feel like it gives me more of an Alvarez vibe, Man City's Alvarez, than it gives me De Bruyne vibe. And I won't say they are the same, but Odegaard, Madison, they follow more of that De Bruyne kind of pattern. Yeah, than the guy. So the guy gives me more of Havertz, gives me more maybe Umbremo, like better players that score goals, but then they can play anywhere really. Like that's what it gives me.
No, with Palmer, I feel like he's very quality. Like he has that Man City, that Guardiola touch.
Even
the only thing that actually is
even that community shield, the guy scored me now.
Really different thing in that Chelsea team.
Yeah, the guy is good shot. Now back to Arsenal. I feel like if Arsenal is going to change their season, Arteta just needs to stop overthinking things and I think it's time for him to bench Raya because see in all of this,
that's true.
In all of this, in all of that goal, that particular goal, everybody looking at the VAR, people always forget that Raya missed that ball.
When did Raya even come? I thought it was Ramsdale. When did this other guy come into play?
The thing I feel like one thing I'm seeing with the Raya stuff is that When Ramsdale came in,
What did Ramsdale do wrong? Who was always the starter?
Ramsdale.
So what did Ramsdale do?
That's what I don't want to get into now. So the reason why people don't know what Ramsdale did wrong, even now I can't say what Ramsdale did wrong, is that when Ramsdale came in, we were using Leno. We had just lost 3 games on a row. And immediately Ramsdale came in, we started winning. We saw there was a clear difference. This guy can use his leg, this guy can send ball to this player. We're more confident that our keeper that is on the ball, he can hold the ball again. I'm saying. But when Raya came in for Ramsdale, there's no difference between these guys. The mistakes Ramsdale makes, this guy is making it. Even there are some mistakes that we know that Ramsdale will not make. Like what I'm saying. So all those type of things that we're seeing. So why are you not?
It's not different from Ramsdale.
It's not different. That's the thing. So there's no that major.
I even have an argument that is not even better than Ramsdale.
I think so.
Worse, if anything.
I think the problem with Ramsdale was Ramsdale fucked us up last season.
Maybe that's why Arteta is.
Yeah.
But it's gone now.
He fucked us up last season because I know I the para from you. The people that made us lose that league last season is Ramsdale and Partey.
What did Partey do?
Partey is just a bitch. First, he went on injury. We're still, good. When Ramsdale came back, and when Partey came back, that game against Southampton, Ramsdale was allowing Lavia to be giving him OC. Lavia, that is this 16-year-old boy. How old was he that time? Ramsdale too was giving ball to Akaras.
What of these guys? What of Saka that missed penalty?
Against whom?
There was one match that you guys were winning 2-1. Then Saka would have scored that penalty to be 3-1.
I think it was against West Ham.
Yeah, it's West Ham.
So against West Ham.
They went ahead to draw against 2-2.
So I think for me, the pen missing.
Come on, that one shaped your season.
It did, to be fair, because if we had won that game,
yes,
we would have gotten rid of that cost. Because I remember before that game, we drew. We were leading Liverpool 2-0, then we drew 2-2. Following game 2-0, then 2-2. So if we had scored, we would have gotten our confidence back and stuff. Yeah, I get it, but let me say I'm being biased to Saka.
Yes, but I don't know if you have special.
No, but I think except from that, I feel like it's pen, because it's pen. I feel like people can miss pen. But also, I also feel like it was Arteta's fault, because even these days I don't feel confident with Saka on pens again. I don't feel confident with Saka on pens. I just feel like my first distance he will miss it. So that last season it was audio. He's coming back from Euros, he missed pen in Euros, so now he's back. He's scoring penalties, and he was really scoring last season. So it was one of those pressure moments that he missed. But you see Ramsdale and Partey. Nah, Partey really vexed. Partey was playing nonsense towards the end of last season. Playing nonsense. Ramsdale too. I don't know.
But the whole team just fell apart after at that point. That Liverpool West Ham week.
Yeah.
I think after that match, people played Man City.
Yeah, that was actually the point.
That was.
We had won those 2 games,
yes, I guess we need to.
History would have been different.
Against Liverpool, I think it was at Anfield.
Yeah, it was at Anfield.
And then somebody went to trigger the Liverpool fans.
It was Shaka now. I miss Shaka. It was Shaka that. So the thing is, it's football, so you can't really say true.
Yeah, but I don't really feel like that was any.
Exactly. So I'm I feel like that's why people would not really lump on him. It happened before. I think it was Arteta that even did that one. We're playing Liverpool, next thing, Arteta started sparking for Klopp. Next thing, Anfield just cut and say your papa. Even the vibe just changed. It just started that was the same thing. So basically there was a tackle. Shaka, as footballers now, it was just spark back.
And it was with what's it called, Trent?
Exactly, the guy spark back like this. Next thing, Anfield just scatter. They get vibe back. Now that day, Ramsdale tried. I won't lie. If not for Ramsdale that day, would have lost that game. I feel like it might have been better for us if we lost that game because we would have killed West Ham. Yeah. But because we drew, we see there.
To draw Anfield, you always feel like, okay, at least I got something out.
Exactly, so that's the problem. So for me, I feel like Ramsdale needs to come back. I don't know, maybe for a while, at least.
But then Ramsdale's last game too, I think he made a mistake.
Ramsdale's last game against West Ham, right?
Yeah.
So I think for Ramsdale, there's something different that Ramsdale offers to the team that I feel like this guy doesn't have. I don't know, maybe just a feeling, but I feel like
maybe he controls the back
line. And it's this particular belief that he offers the team. So it's for me when I'm watching the game and I see that they are going back, and like I'm seeing Raya in the post. It doesn't feel like Arsenal to me. I don't know why. I hate because I'm not taking the guy in, but it doesn't feel like Arsenal to me. But like when I see Ramsdale in the post, and Ramsdale can ginger the team, he can shout at them, if all those things. But I really see Raya shouting at his players.
When did you guys even buy the Raya guy?
I bought him in summer. It was on loan. He's on loan actually with this thing to buy, with option to buy. The guy is I don't play.
I feel like guys are having this Liverpool issue of when Liverpool had what's this boy's name? This guy, these two players, Mignolet and Karius.
Nah, I don't think that's
guys are having an advanced Mignolet and Karius issue.
Nah, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I feel like I just feel like mistakes are bound to happen. Like see, keepers like Neuer, Courtois, Alisson.
Stegen. Call him now. He's a world class keeper.
Even I won't add the year to it here. They are to fight. I won't add the year to it, but add the year to. These are I'm adding the year to. The year is also that kind of charismatic keeper. Like I get the year for post, but those ones, Ter Stegen, Neuer, Alisson, I don't even really feel like that's in that much. When I see those three, there's this particular vibe.
On their day, they can.
I'm telling you, on that
like,
day, they can single-handedly win you games.
Yes.
Single-handedly, like they're throwing assists, they're keeping shots out, and then so like I don't think not everyone in the world is going to have keepers like that. Do I think Ramsdale and or Raya have that in them? I don't think so. I feel like Ramsdale more than Raya.
Yeah, Ramsdale can get there.
Yes, Ramsdale can get there. He needs to take a huge step to get there, but he has it more in him than Raya.
Yes. I feel like Ramsdale has more. I don't know.
Because
I don't know how Arteta sees in that Raya.
Me too, because except from like goalkeeping ability, these guys also have that presence in them, which I think Raya doesn't have. Raya doesn't have that commanding, but like for a keeper, you're a leader. Forget that one. Now they actually control the back line. Now you tell him everything you want, and I don't think Raya has that in him. Is it that he doesn't have it in him, or is he settling in?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the guy never get used to the shout on top the players really in backline.
You should learn from Onana.
The keeper cost their papa.
Onana don't say anybody papa.
Exactly. Because I noticed that there are some things that Ramsdale won't do if he's in post. Ramsdale won't overcompensate for some things that he expects the defender to do. Raya just stay on his line and be like, Papa, that's your ball, clear it. It's not me that'll come out and clear it. But you see Raya just trying to, he's the type of keeper that he just wants to get on everything. He wants to do everything for you. Even if he sees that this is a defender's ball, he wants to go and get the ball. He wants to do everything for you. And like, it's not always going to work. Sometimes as a keeper, you have to leave some things for the defenders to do it. Sometimes, not every time, you're going to be like Onana, Shabo. Sometimes, I feel like that's just my issue. I feel like Ramsdale needs to come back. After Ramsdale comes in, this number 8 issue, that position.
So do you think Havertz should keep on starting?
I don't think Havertz should start. And if ever he will start, I don't think he start as a number 8. I think it's time for Arteta to dump that idea that this guy is a midfielder. If Havertz is anything, I would rather play Havertz as a false 9 than a midfielder.
You guys just got another Jesus.
I won't say Havertz is not similar to Jesus to me.
The only difference is that Havertz can score headers and stuff.
Jesus is a different complete player. See, Havertz cannot drive.
That's true.
Havertz cannot drive. See, so like that's what I'm wondering. Like, you can't put someone that cannot drive in number 8. Havertz cannot even do pass and go. Havertz doesn't do one thing. If you just think back at his games, think about the times you've seen him. You will never see Havertz do pass and go on to collect the ball. Havertz will pass and stay back for you to give him back the ball. You get what I'm saying? Or he will pass and then he will run away so that you never be able to give him the ball.
He's waiting for the cross that we know that.
Exactly. So like people like Shaka could do one too. Shaka could drive with the ball, and I feel like that's what you need as a number 8. That's what you need, because if you look at even like that's when Man City got Kovacic, I was like, yeah, nice sign, because Kovacic can actually move.
You guys should have gotten Kovacic.
Kovacic can move the ball.
So what's like your standard midfield now?
If everyone is fit. If everybody's fit, that would be Partey, Rice, Odegaard.
Partey, Rice, Odegaard.
That's what I would expect, and I feel like Rice can also move the ball. Or sometimes, okay, maybe Rice needs to take more risky passes. That's one thing I've noticed.
But Rice has settled in well.
He has settled in well, to be fair to him, but he doesn't take more risky passes. Rice is the type of player that will prefer to pass to. Try to pass to Martinelli than try
I feel
to
like
find that pass.
the risk taker in the team is Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard's the risk
Odegaard,
taker.
Martinelli.
Yeah, this guy too takes risks sometimes. The risk they could about jogging you to takes risk. Jorginho takes it, but I feel like for Jorginho's risk, I kind of always enjoy it because you always see what he's trying to do.
So you think this guy should start ahead of Jorginho? What's his name?
Partey. Yeah, Partey to take some risky passes. Not even some. Partey's you rarely see Partey pass sideways or backwards. For whatever. That's Partey. Partey's pass. That's like sometimes people won't blame him that sometimes he needs to know when to reserve the ball and just keep the ball to himself. But Partey is for whatever. But I just try how you go to the next place. Like so that's the midfield. For the attack.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not comfortable with Jesus or Nketiah in that position. I'm not so comfortable with Nketiah with Havertz, so don't get me wrong. But I feel like in that team right now, with the way Arsenal is playing, with the way we're playing currently, I feel like we're having to have more cross and nod balls. I don't know if you've noticed. Like, you really see, when Martinelli is standing outside, touching that line, you really see him able to come in. Because before, he had Xhaka that could drag defenders away.
Into the box.
But he doesn't have that anymore. So, like, the guy, they'll be like two on him. So, most times, he'll have to cross. Even if he tries to take them on, the ball is going out, maybe for a goal kick or something. So, like, most times, he has to cross. And imagine if you are crossing to Jesus or Nketiah. You are basically just wasting crosses.
Nketiah needs to get his aerial presence. And
like, he needs to get
like
that.
Just, I don't know, some kind of Diego Costa vibe.
Exactly, he needs to get it. So, it's only Havertz that can offer us that for now. For now. It's the only person. And the reason why I feel like Havertz can work in that striker role is I feel like if the guy is not scoring goals, he can have this sort of Giroud presence that Giroud had in that 2018 World Cup. Giroud no score goal, no assist for that World Cup.
Just there.
He just did. His presence alone.
Defenders.
Exactly, like it could trouble defenders.
Yes,
and like it happened, I think even in a game against Man City, when Havertz came in, it was one that knocked the ball down that it went to. So like in games like when he comes in, he's knocking ball down, he's going to someone else. So, like things like that.
Okay, I can see the idea.
It can offer things like
that. So
you
start Havertz in the middle.
On some games, yeah. On some games, I know that would be tough.
So you're just saying for the tough games.
For the tough games, yeah, of course. For the tough games, I feel like for the games that should be easy. Like if you start Havertz against Sheffield, you just be disgusted.
Yes,
like,
you won't enjoy it.
You won't enjoy it.
It's not as if you won't win, no, but you won't enjoy it.
You won't enjoy it. So like games that you know that this game will be tough. Like you know that you not expect the fluidity. Yeah. So you don't expect things to be so fluid. You just say now. Like games like.
But is Arteta the kind of manager to play that kind of football?
Is he which one?
The Havertz football, the one you're talking about.
So I think so. He's not the kind of coach to rely on it like as his first option. But I think he always gives his keepers that option to go long.
It's like is he the kind of manager to say, okay, today we're not going to play beautiful football.
But not get people. He has done it in the past, but I don't think he will try it with this team. I think he has more belief in this team than to be.
Like I feel like Arteta is kind of guy like that Tottenham manager is kind of guy that will see, like he knows that, but they are not. Nketiah is not the man for the option, but he knows, but he cannot go against his philosophy of playing the beautiful football.
Yeah, so I think it's just these days because if you remember the first season he came, the guy actually made a lot of this. Oh, like I'm trying to be realistic. He's playing together at the back. He's doing things like that, and I think he can do it if he needs to. But what I see these days is he believes I don't train these guys tired. And these things are instilled in them. No matter what, they should be able to do it. So I think that's one problem coaches nowadays have. They prefer to stick to their philosophies than to win. And like that's one problem that they have.
Because it's only philosophy that can be making him start Havertz.
Honestly. Because guy, it's not working out. You've seen it. At the beginning of the season, the guy was trying nonsense. If you guys have forgotten, he was playing Partey in right back. Playing Rice as a lone midfielder. playing. Okay, Timber got injured pretty early, but played Timber left back. Played Saliba and is it White? I mean, Saliba and Tomiyasu was benching Gabriel. Gabriel was like like our only left-footed centre back, except from Kyrgios. Gabriel is reliable. He makes mistakes, but most times the mistakes are not damning. Like they won't lead to goals. It's just mistakes like, guy, everything you they do now, like fix up, basically. But I feel like when something is working for you, I get the fact that like, oh, last season it worked for you. People might have, caught you. They might have gone to go and watch your videos and see how you do things. You are trying to be innovative and bring on new ideas, but don't overdo things. I think that's the problem with Arsenal. He has overdone things, and at some point, it begins to bite back. And I also feel like Xhaka left at the wrong time. So
you guys chased him out, basically.
No, not really. Like
you guys told him it's over. Your time is done here.
That was in the past year. I feel like after last season, a lot of Arsenal fans would have paid to have Xhaka for at least one more season, because they'll just imagine, oh, guy. Imagine last season. The reason why we don't win this league now because Partey got injured. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, now imagine, Partey is injured, but Rice is there, but then they still Xhaka. You get what I'm saying now? So like that whole idea
Xhaka
just sounds juicy.
Xhaka would have been way better than.
Would have been way better. So like that's why like every day I see Arteta starting Havertz in midfield. Makes me question why Havertz was signed.
75 million and you sold Saka.
It makes me
question why Havertz was signed. Saka, or do you guys give him out?
We sold Saka. Because I would have preferred even Mount in that midfield than Havertz.
My Mount would have been better.
I would have, because
Mount
like
can actually do the. I don't understand that deal. I don't understand that.
When he brought, there's this guy, non-the-wing, I don't even name, on Twitter. The guy basically said, Arteta bought this guy to play strike. And I see it. If you are buying to play strike, I won't lie. I see it. The reason why I said I see it is because when you look at the strikers market.
If you're going to buy a striker, why don't you just add a little bit more money and buy Osimhen?
That one today. But like when you look at the strikers market here, players don't really do. You don't like strikers go like they in the mode of Haaland, Højlund. They don't really do. I'm calling Højlund now because of this height and the speed. Not to say the guy they.
He's decent.
He's decent.
He has
like,
potential.
He has potential. I won't lie. Not beginning the bang goals, but for me, those are my type of players. I like players that are tall, fast. If I need to like hold up play, they can do it. If I need to edge,
like why did you just add money?
If I need to do running behind, they can do it. So Osimhen would have offered that. So I think they probably inquired too. I don't even know. I can't say why they didn't buy Osimhen.
Bought Osimhen in January.
Honestly, that would have been better. So I'm saying, like, as long as the guy doesn't play my striker, I don't understand, because there are so many other options you could buy as number 8. So Zoblosai was even there. How much did Liverpool buy Zoblosai? There was not 70 or 75 million button. Even that Gravenberg boy would have been better. Yeah. So there are so many options. Even McAllister that was there.
Yes. Liverpool got me. I don't know how they did it.
There's so many people would have bought. There's so many people that have bought for that number 8. Even Kovacic, Mount. Yeah. Even that Viega that later went to Saudi. That's Celta Vigo boy. Later went to Saudi. There are so many players you could have bought to like
just enter La Liga. Number 8 plenty. Like
you'll find. So I don't. That move, I don't get it.
I've said it before. Money laundry scheme, guys.
I believe so. Because that Chelsea, they move dirty. I don't trust Chelsea. Just fix up. Arteta should just fix up. Like, I don't blame them for losing, because I feel like they played well. And now, to be fair to Havertz here, against that match, Newcastle, I feel like the guy played well. The only 2 players that I could call that played well in that game to be him and who was the other person? Havertz and I think, is it Martinelli?
Not of this guy, your wing backs.
White and is it Tomiyasu? So Tomiyasu played well in that game. Tomiyasu played but I know the Havertz really played. I don't know, like, what I mean by played well is
he puts energy.
Into the game.
It's not all those kind of matches where you go see Havertz when they play the ball, the kind of match where you don't have to be on the ball a lot, but where it's just back,
that's what you see. So like, I feel like that's the only thing that you kind of offers to the team right
Maybe
now.
That's why it would be better as a striker.
Exactly. Like that's the thing I see that he offers to the team right now. The fact that he's present, I don't think he hides. Let me refer to him. If Havertz is on the pitch, you will see the guy making tackles. You see him like, so he doesn't hide, like he doesn't run away from ball. But like when he's on the ball, I'm not expecting much from him. So because I've noticed that he's more of a one-touch player. He just won't tap, like he just won't shoot, like he just wants to pass. Like
He doesn't want to be on the ball.
he doesn't want to be on the ball. He's not comfortable on the ball at all. Like, and I know, I think when he was growing up at Leverkusen, I remember him being on the ball more.
Yeah, he was very good on the ball.
He was very good on the ball.
Premier League intensity and Bundesliga intensity are two different.
They're different. They're different.
And so
another
players
thing
may
is-
never just ever get comfortable on the ball.
on the ball in Premier League, right? I also feel like, see, the environment at Chelsea kills. I have a theory against Chelsea and Man U. There's something about those two environments that just kills ballers.
Yeah.
I don't know, like especially Man U. In recent
Recent years.
history, like you see that guy, most players they go the ball enter Man U 0.
Man U rarely builds players.
It's
They mostly end their career.
like it's no, they're like that. They just need because it's time for like self-reflection, basically. Like, how we could buy player only 1 out of 10 the ball. Yeah, like when you actually think about it, only one player has actually met expectations since like in the past like 5 years now. Bruno. Other players very like it's up for debate. The only person that okay, maybe you can say maybe Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka is not worth 50 million. It's not worth 50 million. So you can't even say it's worth the money they bought him for. They can say about Wan-Bissaka is you can't say he's bad.
You can't say it's bad, and you can't say it's
You can't say he's worth the hand. You can't say he was a
it's
good
good.
buy, but you can't say like, oh, they wasted money on him. They wasted money on him actually. But you can't say like
no. But another player that will meet expectations, Onana. I feel
that will
like
be
Onana,
met or has met. Which one?
he will like he's on track.
It can meet expectations, but I'm saying like for now, yeah, the only person that have
Exactly,
met
only
and
Bruno.
exceeded is only Bruno. Every other person, maybe Ericsson for the amount they bought him for, we'll say. I mean, it was free now, so.
But even though, like
But
all their
even-
players have always been like Sancho, Anthony. I know these guys are like they were good. Pogba,
Anthony is nonsense. Anthony is nonsense.
like he was balling in
That
Ajax
guy's
now.
calm.
It was
Guy is
like I'm
calm.
saying all these players were good in their previous clubs.
Exactly,
Pogba.
especially Sancho.
Sancho,
I really expect more from
Anthony.
Sancho, and
what was there was sign? Okay, Mount was at least he was doing he was doing something in Chelsea.
yeah, I really expect more from Sancho, and I want Sancho at Arsenal. The idea just won't leave my head. Let him come and serve for Saka. The idea just won't leave my
Doesn't
head.
play on that side now.
He played here in Dortmund.
I don't know but I think you guys can get him, and it will be very cheap.
That's what I want basically, because I feel like he's a type of
35 million level.
35 million. Within 35 and 45, we'll get that guy. I mean, and he's a trial or error player. Like, if the guy knocks,
Like there's nothing.
he's going to be really good. So, like, Liverpool's, man use this thing, environment. They need to just do something about it. Chelsea, too. I don't know about Chelsea, but even those ones gone. Nobody done. Like,
I just feel like it's ever since this bully guy came, Chelsea normally improve players now.
really?
Yes, now. Who else? Who did they improve? Under what's it called? Before Bully became their owner,
Under Abramovich.
Abramovich. Let me try and think. Courtois, they sold Courtois to Real Madrid now.
Mhm.
Even Hazard,
Yeah, true.
Rudiger,
Yeah, actually, when you think about it, there are players that flourished at Chelsea.
Thiago Silva actually flourished.
There are players that flourished at Chelsea, but that man, it's error. Even when you think back to days of them, Di Maria came and Jack pass.
Sanchez.
Even Sanchez, like
And
Sanchez,
you
that
guys
Premier League
were-
to Premier League.
Sanchez was going for best player in the league.
I'm telling you,
And he went to Man U. It was
like the environment there, I don't know. They need to do something about it. Like,
even Ronaldo, like Ronaldo came and
sharp now. They need to do something
something
about
I
it.
see.
They really need to do something about it.
That's the end of the show. Thanks for coming.